Thank you for taking the hypnotizability test. It takes determination to be that decisive and to want to improve your health and fitness. Whatever made you decide to invest your time and energy to really improve your emotional and physical health, you should be proud. And congratulations. You passed the test that shows that you can go into trance, and you scored well within the range of the majority of our successful clients. So now that we know that you can go into trance, the next question is, can hypnosis help you to solve your own unique challenges? And that is a very good question. Because I suspect that since you are reaching out, you've probably found yourself really frustrated about this, probably for a long time. Most people feel that way by the time they get to us. And many times people just paddle around in circles for months, even years, miserable, but too afraid to actually take action. Sometimes they're afraid they might fail and be embarrassed. Even sometimes they're a little afraid that they might succeed. And so they sabotage themselves through procrastination and pretend it's all okay. It's not that bad. But when people do finally reach out for help and succeed, it's because you look in the mirror and you realize that you don't like the person looking back at you, and that is not okay. It's when you really level with yourself about how it affects your health and the way you look and feel, and that constant inner dialogue of self-criticism or worry, and how much that affects the confidence you have in yourself. That stuff hurts. When people finally get help, it's because you really open your eyes to the fact that you don't like the effect it's having on your relationships with your significant other, or what you're teaching your kids, or that it conflicts with your own higher values. Now, I don't know what's caused you so much emotional pain and frustration for you to reach out for help today, but I can tell you a couple of things. One is that I admire you. I am proud of the fact that you're reaching out, because it really does take courage. And how good are you going to feel when you've finally beaten this thing? When you can look in the mirror and really love who you've become. When you feel that sense of pride and accomplishment. And that sense of peace that comes from not fighting with yourself anymore. Real congruence is priceless. And I love being a part of it. I mean, every day seeing people leave the sessions as non-smokers, getting calls saying thank you from their significant others, hearing someone who had anger issues has saved her marriage, a mom fitting into her dress for her daughter's wedding, a smoker with heart problems that cleared up enough that she didn't have to go to a scheduled surgery after she quit with me, an agoraphobic who couldn't leave his house and now drives to work to see his new girlfriend, and a 400-pound gentleman who could not go up a set of stairs without getting winded, who is now able to be down to 250 pounds and plays basketball with his nephews and beats them. The one thing that you have in common with all of them is that you made it this far. And I will offer you something that I do not offer the applicants who scored less than you did on the screening test, and that is an invitation to apply to be a candidate for a real hypnosis program. Click the link next to this video to schedule your interview, where we can determine if we will accept you as a client. I do that because I really will not take anybody's money unless I genuinely believe I can help. And for that, I need a real conversation. Right after you schedule that, you'll be taken to a short form with some questions to fill out, and that will be helpful to have before your session. After that, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions to see how or if I can help you. And I'll tell you what we have going on here, and you can ask any questions you like. Then you can tell me if this makes sense for you. Fair enough? Good luck.